What's up, guys? Welcome back to another part building the HoBao VTE2. Good part. This is where we put the TP motor in this baby. So this is the part you guys want to see. I still need to do bullet connectors. I might put little extensions on it so we can read.